Howdy folks, Gabriel here. The title of this video is The Perfect Imperfection of Life. And the point that I'd like to get across is that the spiritual journey is not meant to be a squeaky clean, holier than thou, rise above it all, it's all pleasant, it's all easy kind of experience. The spiritual journey, the human journey, is bound to be fraught with difficulties and challenges, mistakes, screw-ups, performing less than satisfactory. There's no way that you're going to come down into this 3D realm in human form with all of our weird, strange, crazy societal rules and regulations and not mess up, not make some mistakes. But the point is that within this imperfection, there is perfection. The universe, this journey as an individual soul, is meant to be a learning experience. We're not always going to perform perfectly and do the absolute best job that we might be able to do. We're going to make some mistakes. I've had a pretty wild and crazy year myself. I got kicked out of an apartment a year ago when I was living in Hawaii. That's a whole long story. I ended up living on a beach for 7 weeks. I got in a fight with a friend, my first and only serious fist fight. Worked on several marijuana farms over the summer. Totally messed up a relationship with a woman friend, a friendship with a woman that I really, really cared about by expressing my romantic feelings for her. And we're no longer in touch at all as a result. So, point being, I am most definitely far from perfect, as are we all. And the point is to learn from these experiences, to become a better person, to learn how to deal with situations better in the future, to take responsibility, to acknowledge your mistakes, but not beat yourself over the head forever over it. Pardon me, I'm being accosted by massive mosquitoes. This area was covered in snow not that long ago, and it's kind of marshy now, so it's perfect mosquito territory. So the point is to get down into the deep, dark, intense, murky stuff, to deal with our shadow side, to come up against it, which we do in the course of these experiences, in which we don't always perform as well as we could have, and make the wrong choices, or at least the choices that don't have the best result. We're here in human form in this physical realm in order to get in touch with our darker side, our shadow side, and transmute that. You can't change it without getting down into it. You can't just be rising above it, looking down, trying to take the objective view, and really get to know and get immersed in that deeper, darker part of yourself. So that is really one of our main missions, is to acknowledge the shadow side, to get down into it, to get to know it better, to embrace it, to shine the light into it, and incorporate it into ourselves so that we transmute darkness back into light, and acknowledge those parts of ourselves that we aren't so happy with, that we maybe want to reject, don't want to acknowledge, and acknowledge them, take responsibility for them, draw them into yourself, and forgive yourself for your mistakes, and learn from them, for the future, so that in future circumstances and situations, and hopefully you can deal with them better, be wiser, be more aware, more conscious, more awake, and be able to see into reality with a clearer frame of mind and a greater understanding based on your experience, and having truly learned from your experience by embracing your imperfection and recognizing that it is all perfect within the imperfection. That's the plan. That's the learning experience. Is making mistakes, screwing up, going through tough times, and dealing with them, and becoming a better person by how you approach it, by how you deal with it. So, pardon the wind, but best of luck on your own quest, and acknowledging that shadow side. Acknowledge it, deal with it, and learn something. Have fun and learn something. That's my motto. Sometimes you're having more fun than others. Sometimes you're learning more than others. Hopefully you're doing one or the other. Hopefully you're at least having a good time, or at least learning some important lessons. If you're doing neither, then you're definitely not doing something right. So thanks for watching. Namaste.